all about some tiny joys in my life. If you are new here, which most of you are because this whole channel is new for me, welcome. I'm so glad to have you as part of the Tiny Joy family. You definitely add some joy to my day and my life, and I'm so thankful that you are here. If you can tell from the pile here in front of me, a big joy in my life is Taylor Swift. And I know it's very typical girl of me to be obsessed with the reigning queen of pop music, but I have loved her since day one. She's not much younger than I am, so I like to say that we grew up together. And every time that she would write a song for a breakup, it would help me go through a breakup. If she was writing a song about, finding love, I was finding love. For all of these milestones in my life, she's been there every step of the way. And even though I've never met her, I feel like I know her, or at least she knows me, because we are experiencing this life in a lot of ways together. And it's funny because my students, I'm a high school teacher if you didn't know, a lot of times will speak it into existence. They say that we will meet one day and be besties. So, well, I don't know about the bestie part, but one can hope that I will actually get to meet her one day and tell her thank you for the impact that she's made on my life. But until then, we're gonna support her. And how do we support Taylor? Through merch drops. We just got massive merch drops through the life of a showgirl, and so I wanted to pop on and just kind of share with you the merch that I got. I know that I like seeing what some of the merch looks like, especially if she drops it again. You may want to buy it on your own. And so yeah, let's get into that. What's super frustrating is that I filmed this entire video yesterday as an unboxing, and it was wonderful. It was like 18 minutes long. My cute puppy even made an appearance, and the volume wasn't on. I was using my microphone and it wasn't charged. So today we're just going without a microphone. We're just gonna wing it and hope for the best, but at least the volume won't be screwed up. So first thing that I purchased was the day that she announced the life of a showgirl. I am a vinyl girly. I'm actually recently invested in a Audio Technica vinyl record player. It's very good. Highly recommend, especially if you want to up your vinyl game. But so the first thing that I bought when she dropped The Life of the Showgirl is the classic Life of a Showgirl album. This is what the front looks like. And then on the back we have right here with the track list. You open it up. There we go. And then it has these photos on the side. And if you've watched the Fate of Ophelia music video, you know that most of these photos are coming straight from her Fate of Ophelia music video photo shoots. The vinyl itself is this beautiful orange glitter. So you can pull that out and I'll show you. Here's our Showgirl poster right there. Songs with all the words. And then here is where the vinyl slides in, and I haven't taken it out of its packaging yet, but I will eventually put it in its protective sleeves. But here is what it looks like. It's this gorgeous orange glitter vinyl, very pretty. Definitely a gorgeous vinyl to add to my collection. One of the cool things about these vinyls that she dropped is that each one came with a unique poem, and so this is the poem for this one. Coffee stretch, piano keys, vocal warm-ups in a locker room shower, eyelash glue, a photo of him on the mirror, sweat and vanilla perfume, the cracking of joints and the distant beat of a drum, the curtain call, the monotonous thrill of it all. Plan it out so it doesn't look planned, 10 different backup plans. If your red bottom heel breaks, you will keep strutting, balancing on the balls of your blistered feet. Know your exits, shoulders back, eyes up, hit your marks, your winks, sparks. Tell them a story like it's an intimate dinner party. The looks on their wondrous faces, their expressions like mood rings. Isn't it all so majestic? Of course it is. It's a lot of other things too. So that's the poem that comes on the classic Life of a Showgirl vinyl. So then the next thing that I did is she dropped quite a few special edition vinyls. I forget all of the names of them all. I think one was like Shiny Little Bugs, Sweat and Vanilla Perfume, I think was another one. I did not buy them all. I knew that I had to limit myself on how many vinyls that I was buying, especially of the same album. But I definitely wanted at least one of the special edition vinyls, so I went with this one. It's beautiful, again, straight from the Fate of Ophelia music video. Here is the back with the track list. On the inside, we have a dressing room shoot. And there's our pictures on the side. The vinyl itself, it looked blue and yellow on the album, like online, but it actually doesn't seem to have much yellow in it. You can kind of see like the swirls like in the vinyl, like right there. But mine is more so just like the shiny blue. It is very pretty though, but not so much of the yellow in it. This is what it looks like over here. You see Tay in the back, folds out. And then on the inside with the lyrics. So this was the special edition vinyl that I purchased. Now, just like the other one, it did come with its own poem. And so if you give me a sec to slide this back in, I was going to read that poem to you. I love Taylor as a writer. She just has a way with words, and so I love that she included poems in these vinyls. You woke up branded with the lines of pillow creases, thunderbolted tree roots across your cheek. In turn, last night's mascara stains the ivory hotel pillowcase. Each one leaving their mark on the other. Looks like you're even. You say good morning to them when you walk in, and they don't correct you. And they spray vodka on the armpits of the dancers' costumes. We learn these tricks along the way, the flesh-tone bandage wrap covered by skin-colored fishnets, because you will cover the wound, no matter how deep it is. No one ever knew, and baby, that's show business for you. So there was my special edition vinyl. Now, perhaps one of the things that I was most excited about was these special edition box sets that she did with the CDs. But what I was most intrigued with was the fact that they each came with a set of 4 photo cards and a piece of jewelry or like a keychain. And so I love Taylor's jewelry. When she drops it, I own quite a few pieces, and so I really wanted all of these to add to my collection. It was very affordable, I think less than $20 for this entire set, which included the CD, the photo cards, and the piece of jewelry. And so I got all 4 of them. But let's look at them. Here's this one. And if you open it up, on the inside, you've got your 4 photo cards in here. Your CD that looks the same as the cover. Here is, well, it's not 4 photo cards, I apologize. It is 3 photo cards. So there they are. And on the back, they have quotes, like this one says, "You're only as hot as your last hit baby. She said I'd sell my soul to have a taste of the magnificent life," which is from The Life of a Showgirl, if you've listened to the song. And then the jewelry, or I don't know if it's a keychain in this one, all came in these beautiful glittered boxes. This one is this pretty purpley blue, very pretty. And in it we have probably my favorite piece of jewelry from the set, which was an actual necklace. It looks like a little envelope. It really does open, and the little letter can fit inside of it. You can see right there. And it says "Actually Romantic" on the letter, which is one of the names of her song. So it definitely made this whole purchase worth it. Box that back up. I have a little puppy at my feet, and so that's why I'm trying to keep everything in their boxes so she doesn't get a hold of anything and chew it up, because she's a chewer. All right, next up is this one. And inside, same deal. We have the CD that looks just like the cover of the box. 3 photo cards. Here they are. And then a gorgeous glittered box with our accessory inside. This one is a beautiful red burgundy color. And inside we have a keychain. It is a heart, it's glittered, and it has an arrow going through it with a TS hanging off of it. So that was that edition of the CD. 2 down, 2 to go. Next, we have the cover photo of the original record. This is the Showgirl colors, which is mint and orange. The CD is the cover of the box. Here's our 3 photo cards. And then for the accessory, it comes in this beautiful orange glittered box. The boxes are like really sturdy too, so great to use again later. This one is also a keychain. It is an eye and it has the TS hanging off of it. Beautiful purple stone. And that is that jewelry box set. The last one looks like this. And inside we have our CD that looks, again, just like the cover of the box. Our envelope with our 3 photo cards. And this time, in terms of accessories, it is coming in this beautiful glittered silver box. And this one was a bracelet. It has little lightning bolts with gems on them, a little star, and then it has Taylor Swift hanging off of the charm. So that was the 4 box sets with the special edition CDs, and they all came with jewelry. I know I've seen a lot of people share these. A lot of people love them and bought all 4 just so they could get the jewelry. And so hopefully for those of you who missed out, you're able to get them if she is able to drop them again. Now, the last thing that I ordered, wait, I have something else. We'll save that one. The last thing that I ordered came in this gorgeous orange box right here. Again, same glittery box, just like all the mini jewelry boxes. This one opened up like this. And inside it came with a copy of the CD, just the classic version of it right there. And what was sitting on top of it, you ask? Well, that would be our brand new cardigan. Oh, I am a cardigan girly. I have loved the cardigans since she dropped Folklore during COVID, and I saw her wearing it sitting on that piano bench, and I was like, oh my God, I hope she drops that as merch because I want that cardigan so bad. And she did, and the rest is history, and now I own them all except for the 2 holiday ones. So if you have those holiday ones and want to offer them up to me at a fair price, I would love to add them to my collection. Now this one is a beauty. The color is so much better than I expected it to be. When you think of an orange cardigan, you definitely kind of hesitant because you're scared that it's going to be this bright electric, but instead it is this gorgeous rusty orange. It's going to be perfect for the fall. It has glitter in the threads, but unlike other glittery sweaters, this one is not itchy. It is soft. We have the embroidered stars on it, and then right here on the chest, the embroidered TS. She is soft and cozy. I got the medium large just because I like my sweaters to be a little bit oversized. Doesn't really match with what I have on, but just wanted to show you guys how she fits. So that's the medium large. And she is definitely probably my new favorite cardigan, or at least at the moment. But like I said, this is how I have my cardigans displayed. I'll insert a picture there for you guys to see, just on a blanket ladder. And it's definitely a great talking point in some of my videos, but definitely a cardigan girly. Now, the final thing that I was able to snag, you're probably saying, Megan, oh my God, why do you need another copy of her CD? This is one of the 4 versions that came with a hand-signed photo. So I got version 3. Here she is right there. It's funny because on the back of it, there's like actually like a stray permanent marker mark. Like she's like signing them and like stacking them up on top of each other. So there's like residue. It has a heart, which she doesn't do it on all of hers. that I was able to snag one of the hand-signed CDs. And like I said, I got version 3. I thought it was the prettiest. And that's my Taylor drop. She's only dropped music up to this point. We have not gotten any real merch yet other than the crew neck box and the cardigan box. And other than that, we're still holding out for some t-shirts and sweatshirts. If you were able to go to the Spotify pop-up, you got to see some of the merch that we think we're going to get, which included pajamas, slippers, a cup. I think that there was a duffel bag, a gorgeous duffel bag that I really want, a brand new vinyl case, maybe even a second vinyl case, a new ornament, just so many amazing things that look like they're coming. I saw on Ashley Avignon's Instagram stories that Taylor had mailed out to her close friends this literally super fun sweatsuit set. So I'm hoping that she drops all that merch soon, and then who knows, we might be able to do a whole nother video for you. But hope that you enjoyed this peek into some merch of my girl. Definitely, like I said, I have been a Swiftie since day one, and I will be a Swiftie for life. Taylor is my bestie for the restie, and I have loved growing up with her so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this. If there's anything special that you want to see that maybe is a joy in my life, that maybe could add a little bit of joy to your life, let me know. But Taylor, she definitely adds way more than just a tiny joy. So thanks, Tay. Thanks to you guys, and I hope you have a great day.